Hi guys, welcome to my coffee show. My name is Jack and the subject of today's lecture, filter baskets. Yeah, I mean it's a hot topic, you know. You can find on the internet, you can find producers promising the best filter baskets you can get for £200, £300. My god, who can spend so much? When I started, IMS was like a gold standard. And I'm still, lots of people really like those kind of baskets. Recently one of the viewers mentioned that maybe I should try ENB superfine baskets. And you know what? I listen to what you say in your comments, you know, sometimes it takes few months. But yeah, here we have it. That's a ENB filter basket. ENB on their website, they say it's like a place where IMS can experiment with new techniques, new products and so on. When you look at it, it looks pretty much like any other filter basket. You may notice, I'm not sure if you can, you may notice that there is kind of a membrane attached inside. So I think it costs, this one costs a little bit more because the production of this, it's a bit trickier. So you have to attach that membrane and that changes the flow rate from typical 350 microns to 170 microns. To be honest, I don't really know what difference can I expect. To notice the difference, we have to compare it with something, and I thought maybe I should compare it with the decent stock basket which I normally use, but I thought, you know what, let's compare like with like. I also have a IMS basket. Let's see if there are any differences in between them. I think this is 15-gram basket, but it can, the size wise, it can easily fit 18 grams, so that's what we're going to use on both of them. There is no membrane here. The number of holes is different. 661 on this IMS, normal IMS basket versus 565 on the ENB superfine basket. How will that change the coffee, the flow, and the taste and the extraction? Well, we're going to discover that today. So, if you're as excited as myself, click like, subscribe, and well, let's do it. To pull an espresso shot, we need espresso machine. Decent is ready. Londinium profile. It's on. So the way the Londinium profile looks like, just quickly, there is a pre-infusion of about 3 bars, then the pressure will ramp up to 9 bars, then there will be a quick decline of the pressure, all the way to 3 bars. Why I really like this style, this shot, is because it gives that nice thick layer in the espresso, that nice body that we all like, and there is also a clarity as well, so it's not just about the body. On the Cafetech forum, there are the debates which basket you should use for each grinder. Often people recommend this ultra fine basket for Cafetech MC5, so that's the grinder that we're going to use. Coffee, St. Martin's coffee roaster, and this is the coffee from the Honduras, and the flavor notes pineapple, rum and apricot. So you see, that's a 16 or 15-16 gram basket, but it can easily, have a look, easily fit 18 grams of light roast coffee. And we have a shot, slightly fast flow at the end. Done a few other attempts. This one definitely looks the worst, but the total time 34 seconds, so that's about what I wanted to see. The shot itself, I mean, nice thick crema, everything as it should be. The look, yeah, the extraction I didn't like. Smells of chocolate, almond, some like a dry fruits in the background. Cheers. Sweetness, fruitiness, well balanced. Pineapple, to be honest, I cannot distinguish flavor notes. I mean, overall, there is some fruitiness, bitterness, as it should be, not too much, just enough so you know that you are drinking coffee. Sweetness there, definitely. Body is okay, it's nice. Again, kind of average shot, everything average. We're going to check the extraction now. It's 9.73, and that gives us 19.5% extraction. Normally I drink the longer ratio, and then that allows the lighter roast coffee to fully develop. But today I wanted 1 to 2. You know why? Because I'm interested in the body, if there will be a difference in the body because of those that membrane in the next shot. So I will use the same settings, the same grinder settings for the next shot. We will see how it goes. If necessary, then I will dial it in again. But I'm curious to see how the new basket will deal with the same grind settings as the previous one. How the shot looks to you. It's about the same. And have a look here. So I used the same grind settings. It took 37 seconds instead of 34 was the previous one. So 3 seconds, but I think I can accept that. The flow looked better than with the previous one. I'm not sure if you noticed, maybe I want to see some differences. Even though I haven't seen much channeling, not sure if you can notice, there are those 2 dots here that I haven't seen them with the previous shot. Shot looks about the same, maybe slightly less crema. Exactly the same, the smell exactly the same. Cheers. Okay, it took me a while. Lots of water drinking. I've tasted the previous shot, washing my mouth, tasted this one, previous one. I try to be as objective. I mean, I'm not a biased, both are mine, for both of those baskets I paid with my own money. So I don't really care which one wins. With the ENB, the notes are crispier. I think there was more body with the IMS. Neither of those shots, by the way, gave me any of the flavor notes that I was hoping for. Neither was a wow shot. There's that 3 seconds difference in between those 2 shots, so that could account for some of the differences. Pretty much the same. I've repeated this test few times. Look, pretty much the same. So difficult to differentiate between those 2. So what do you do if the results are kind of inconclusive? There is a difference, but you're not completely sure. The extraction about the same. Then you really should do the blind tasting. So I will attempt today, for the first time, I will attempt a blind tasting. It's difficult to do it yourself, but I will try. Not sure if you can see here, that's the letter A. I made it small so I don't see it in a screen when I drink it. There is a letter B here. The coffee is dialed in, so I will pull 2 shots, mix them without looking, and then I will try both of them and we will see which one tastes better. I know technically we should have more than 2 samples, so maybe 3 or 4. 2 shots are ready. They took exactly as in the previous attempts. I choose one random sample. I don't want to look at the shots too much, because there is a difference in a crema. So I smell it. Let's smell the other one. Precisely the same. Let's taste this one first. Well balanced, body is okay, sweetness, sourness, and no distinctive flavor notes that were promised. Chocolate in the background, that's the only flavor note I can detect, I can name. The rest is just some fruitiness, like a fruity sourness, but nothing special. So I wash my mouth and I taste the next sample. And I go back to the first one. And the last time I will test the second one. Okay guys, it's a very good thing that I've actually done this blind tasting. They both taste average, nothing special. There is no difference in the taste. Guys, there is no difference in the taste between those 2 shots. I watched the flow for those 2 shots and they were also about the same. So the only difference was that the ENB is slightly slower than the IMS. So this and that, you can choose either. Guys, if you are still here, definitely click like and subscribe to the channel. I'm so over caffeinated. Let me know which one you prefer and have you noticed any difference, and have you done a blind tasting? Maybe you noticed something that I'm doing wrong. Let me know in the comments. Are there any other filter baskets you would like to see on the show? I have a Pullman, I have VST. My favorite so far is the Decent basket. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Jack, this is My Coffee Show, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you, bye!